Kitten by Valerie Worth. The black kitten arched it, dances sideways from behind. The chair leaps tears away, with ears back, spins, blinds, crouched flat on the floor, citing something at nose level. Her eyes round as oranges, her hind legs marking time. Then she pounces, cactus clawed, upon a stray strand of cloud. Can anyone believe that she doesn't ask us to laugh?
Not a kitten. Valerie Worth did. She wrote a poem called Kitten. Her poem describes a kitten playing. Valerie Worth inspired me to write about my cat, Sunny. Valerie Worth was a poet who was born on October 29, 1933, in Pennsylvania. She met her husband in college. She had 3 children and published 12 books. Her love for nature inspired her to write poetry. Her poems were free verse. She died of cancer in 1994 at age 64, and 3 more of her books were published after her death. Her poem Kitten describes a kitten playing. One example is cactus clawed upon a stray strand of black. This inspired me to write about my cat, Sunny. I hope you enjoyed my poem as much as Valerie Worth. Sunny. Sunny is fluffy, happy, tan, and white. Lives all day sleeping in my bed. Lays down on my legs, happily sleeping, cuddles all night, soft and cute, kind, biting my ear to wake me up to feed him. Lonnie is sleepy all the time. My favorite cat, Sleepy, playing with his brother.
Yeah. Valerie Worth. Have you ever loved your pets so much you wanted to write about them? Valerie Worth wrote her poems about a kitten playing. Valerie Worth inspired me to write about things I love. Valerie Worth was a poet who was born on October 29, 1933 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. When she was young, her mom read poems and her dad wrote poems. When she got older, she found love for nature and the outdoors. She combined her love for nature and the poems and started adding them together. Worth and her husband had 3 children. She also published a dozen books in her lifetime, both poetry and fiction. Natalie Barrett illustrated many of them in 1991. Worth received the NCTE Award for Excellence in Poetry for Children. She died of cancer in 1994 at her home in Clinton. 3 more books of Worth's poetry were published after her death. Her poem, Kitten, describes a kitten play. One example is jumping up and down cactus claw. I could imagine a playful kitten playing so hard she snuggles on my shoulder. The poem reminded me of my kitten's spirit. I hope you like my poem as much as Valerie Worth's. The orange and white kitten jumping in the flower and chasing a butterfly, cuddling on my shoulder like a stuffed animal, resting his head on my shoulder. And when he wakes up, he chases another butterfly, and I have to call him come back to his skin.